Now, step 4, we have our working equation. Working equation. Paano natin malalaman ang working equation natin? Tignan mo dun sa given. Ano yung given natin? Volume. Tama? So, ibig sabihin ng working equation natin has something to do with the volume. Okay? Next, ano bang sinosolve na natin? Ang sinosolve natin ay ang rectangular block. Tama? So, we are dealing with the volume of a rectangular block. Since it is a rectangular block, ang volume nun is equal to length times width times height. So, yan ang formula in finding the volume of a rectangular block. Now, from there, we will now substitute all the given natin. All the given information from our given to our sketch. Okay? So, ang volume natin will be substituted by 150. Saan galing yung 150? Dito. Next, times the length. Anong length niya? Ito. So, we have x plus 1. And then the width, yung kanyang lapad is x also. And then yung height niya, ito, is also x. Okay? Yun. So, nagamit na natin yung information na ginawa natin kanina. Next, we will now proceed with the operation. So, copy 150. And then we have x plus 1. X times x. X times x is x squared. Then copy 150 again. X squared times x is x cubed. And x times 1 is x squared. And then this one, this equation will be equated to 0. So, equate this to 0. So, that means 0 is equal to x cubed plus x squared. And then, yung 150 pupunta sa kabilang side. So, you have negative 150. And then, arrange lang natin by commutative property. This part can also be written as x cubed plus x squared minus 150 is equal to 0. So, from here, ito niyan ang gagawan natin ng paraan para makuha natin yung edge nung original cube. Okay? Next. We will now solve for the roots. So, anong step na tayo? Step 5. Solve x cubed plus x squared minus 150 is equal to 0. Paano natin siya isosolve? Gagamitan natin siya ng idea ng rational root theorem para mas madali, tapos sabayan natin ng synthetic division. Okay? So, we will be using rational root theorem muna. Sa rational root theorem, kailangan natin yung constant term. Constant term. In the given equation, negative 150 is your constant. So, negative 150. And then, what are the factors? Factors of the constant term. Positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3, positive negative 5, positive negative 6, positive and negative 10. Meron pa ba? Okay, partner naman tayo. A positive negative 150, positive and negative 75, positive and negative 50, positive and negative 30, positive and negative 25, and positive and negative 15. Napakadami niyang possible roots. Tama? So, if those are the factors of the constant term, these are also the possible roots. Ang dami, no? Okay. If those are the possible roots, we will now use trial and error method by applying synthetic division. Okay. Since gagamitan natin siya ng synthetic division, ibig sabihin, kailangan tignan muna natin kung yung equation natin ay nakaayos from highest to lowest without missing terms. Okay? So, ito yung ating equation. X cubed plus x squared minus 150 is equal to 0. Observe natin. Degree nito 3, tapos susunod 2, tapos ito ay constant. The degree of the constant is 0. So, ibig sabihin nawawala yung first term natin, tama? So, anong gagawin mo? Kailangan mong i-represent yung first term as equal to 0. So, we have x cubed plus x squared, tapos yung value natin na nawawalang term, plus 0x minus 150 is equal to 0. Kasi kailangan natin maging careful pag nagsisynthetic division tayo. Kapag bara-bara lang tayo nagsusolve, dire-diretso lang, may possibility mali pa lang sagot natin kasi may nawawalang term. Okay? So, from there, we will be using x cubed plus x squared plus 0x minus 150 is equal to 0. And then, gagamitin na natin yung possible roots natin. Mag-start tayo sa 1. And then, observe nyo ang constant term mo ay 150. So, ang goal mo, dapat pag nag-synthetic division ka, dapat ang lumilitaw ay pataas yung mga values mo. Pag hindi pataas ang mga values mo, ready to stop ka na kasi useless na yun eh. Mapapagod ka lang. So, get the numerical coefficients of each terms. X cubed is 1. X squared is 1 as well. And x is 0. And then we have 150. Negative 150 to be exact. Okay? Now, we will be using 1 muna. So, 1. By trial and error method muna tayo. Bring down 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And then, napansin mo, ang liit ng value. 0 plus 2 is 2. Ang liit ng value mo. So, dito pa lang, stop ka na. Since ang positive 1 masyadong maliit, so may tendency din na yung negative 1 maliit din. So, huwag mo nang itry yung negative 1. Ano pang pwede mong itry? Dito, positive 2 naman tayo. Positive 2. So, positive 2 naman. 1, 1, 0, and negative 150. Bring down 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Tama? So, this part, stop ka na din. Okay? Next, kung ang positive 2 ay masyado ding maliit, so may tendency din, yung negative 2 ay mas maliit pa din. Okay? So, stop ka na doon. Huwag mo na din itry yung negative 2. Try naman natin yung positive 3. Okay? What if positive 3 naman? 1, positive 3. Copy muna natin. 3. Okay. 1, 1, 0, and negative 150. Okay. Bring down 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 0 plus 12 is 12. Ayan, lumalaki ng values natin. Pero 12 times 3 is still 36. So, stop ka na din dito. Kung negative 3 yan, try mo ha. Pag negative 3 yan, stop. So, kung negative 3 yan, pagdating mo dito, 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 times 3, negative 6. Lumiit lalo yung value. So, stop ka na. Next, 5 naman. 1, 2, 3. Tapos na tayo doon. Next natin yung 5. Ito. Paano kapag 5 naman ang ginamit? So, we will be using 5. 1, 1, 0, negative 150. Okay. Bring down 1. 1 times 1 times 5 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Ayan, lumalaki ang values natin. 0 plus 30 is 30. 30 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. So, 150. Ayan, nakuha na natin yung target natin. Negative 150 plus 150 is 0. Okay? So, since... wrong spelling. So, since the remainder is 0, Then, x is equal to 5 is a root. And x minus 5 is a factor. From there, yan. Mula dito, gagamitin na natin yung tinatawag nating first depressed equation. Yung unang na-depress na equation. So, first depressed, wait lang, nag-automatic yung ating pen. First depressed equation. So, ano yung una nating na-depress na equation? Ito. So, i-rewrite lang natin siya into equation. Ang original equation natin ay x cubed. So, ibig sabihin ito magiging x squared. X squared plus 6x plus 30 is equal to 0. Since quadratic na lang siya, we can deal with this by getting the factors of x squared plus 6x plus 30. Okay? So, factors of 30. Factors of 30. Okay, we have 30 and 1. Ano pa? We have 15 and 2. We also have 10 and 3. And then 6 and 5. And then yun lang. Tama? Since parehong addition yan, ibig sabihin, yung mga factors mo, kailangan mong i-plus. Pag plinas mo, dapat may lalabas na 6. Pag wala lumabas na 6, hindi yun yung tamang way para sagutin yung quadratic equation. Okay? 30 plus 1, 1. 15 plus 2, 17. 10 plus 3, 7. 6 plus 5, 11. So, walang paraan para lumabas yung 6. Tama? Since wala, gagamitan mo siya ng panibagong method. Ano yung panibagong method na yon? Yun yung using quadratic formula. Okay, yun yung quadratic formula natin. Kung gagamitin natin siya ng quadratic formula, x now will become, or x is equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. In which, okay, ang given natin ay x squared plus 6x plus 30 is equal to 0. Therefore, a is equal to, ang numerical coefficient ng x squared ay 1. b is equal to 6. And c is equal to 30. Now, substitute lang natin. Substitute. Okay. The substitution, x is equal to, substitute b with 6 plus minus square root of, b is still 6, 6 squared minus 4 times a is 1, and c is 30. Dali, nag-autocorrect ang ating ano. Okay. And this is 30 divided by 2 times the value of a is 1. Let's proceed. You have negative 6 plus minus square root of 6 squared is 36 minus 4 times 1, 4 times 30 is 120. 2 times 1 is 2. Next, we have negative 6 plus minus 36 minus 120 is negative 84 divided by 2. Now next, let's go back with your idea with discriminant. Yung discriminant usually nakikita sa loob ng may square root. Ito. Okay? Yan. So, meron tayong square root of negative 84. Next, basically, this one is a negative integer. So, ibig sabihin, ng negative na yan ay signifies imaginary. Now, remember, kung naghahanap ka ng roots at imaginary yan, ibig sabihin, ng root mo is not real. Pag sinabi mong is not real, hindi niya masasatisfy yung condition ng equation. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, from this part, pwede ka na mag-stop. Kasi, it will just lead you to imaginary or not real root. Hindi mo naman kailangan ng not real eh. Tama? So, mag-stop ka na dyan. In that case, what is now the dimension of the cube? Asan dyan yung possible lang? Itong 5. Tama? Itong 5. Ito. Okay? So, we're now down with our last step. Anong step yon? Step 6? So, step 6 na tayo. Step 6. Ano ang ating step 6? Lagyan natin siya banda dito kasi banda dito nakasulat yun kanina. Okay? Step 6. Your conclusion. Okay. Therefore, conclusion natin. Therefore, the length of the original cube. Ano bang representation ng length ng original cube? Yung dimension ng original cube. X, tama? And X is equal to 5. Yun lang ang possible na maging dimension ng cube. Kasi, yung natitira imaginary na, hindi na real. So, therefore, the length of the original cube is 5 inches. Okay, inches. 5 inches. Okay. Now, step 7. Ay, may step 7 pa pala. Okay, we have to check, syempre. Kasi word problem ito eh. So, oo, meron ka nga final answer. Pagdating naman sa checking, mali pala. Hindi mali lahat. Napagod ka lang. So, checking tayo. Ibang spelling ng checking. Okay. Now, let's do some checking. Nag-auto-correct kasi ito. Okay. If x is equal to 5, then, x cubed plus x squared minus 150 is equal to 0. Okay? Substitute lang natin. Substitute. So, x cubed magiging 5 cubed plus 5 squared minus 150 is equal to 0. 5 cubed ilan yun? 5 cubed, that is 125. Plus 5 squared is 25. Minus 150, the answer must be 0. So 125 plus 125 plus 25 is 150. Minus 150 is equal to 0. Tama ba? 150 minus 150 is 0. 0 is equal to 0. Correct! Meron pang isang way ng checking dyan. Yung original natin. V is equal to length times width times height. And that is equal to 150 is equal to x plus 1 times x times x. And in which x is equal to 5. Substitute 150 is equal to 5 plus 1 times 5 times 5. 5 plus 1, that is 6, times 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 25 is 150. 150. Correct. So, again, therefore, the length of the original cube is 5 inches. So, that's how you solve a word problem or problems involving polynomial equation. So, you will be answering items 2, 3, and 4. If you find it hard, chat lang ako. Magtanong. Magtanong is the key. Or kung ayaw nyong lumapit sa akin, You may do some research. I-google mo lang yan. Okay? And that's it. That's the end of our topic for this quarter.